traders. Caroline Alizan here with Grok Trade, a graduate student of the Grok Trade Mentoring Program. Welcome back, my friends, and happy New Year to all of you out there. I'm so excited to be back here with you and help you with some technical analysis. I was gone for quite a while over the holiday season, but I'm finally back in the game. As most of you probably are, but it's really fun. It is Tuesday, January 10th of 2012. I can't believe it still, but we are in 2012. But anyways, let's analyze our Q's chart here really quickly. So what we saw here some time ago was a beautiful bounce off of that lower area of support that you see here in black, which was at about 54 mark. We beautifully bounced off of it and then continued higher, breaking above the 8 moving average, which you see here in green. We stayed above it. We went all the way up to that upper area of resistance, which was a really major area of resistance at the cross point of two major lines. The first one here in black and the second one down below right here in blue, which is the 200-day moving average. That was a significant area of resistance. We hit it here once, pull back down to that 8 moving average, which was acting as a significant area of support. We found support right there, and boom, we beautifully broke above not only the 200-day moving average, but also the 50-day moving average, which you see here in red. So we are way above it right here. We formed a little base right there at that area of resistance, the 56.95 mark, and we broke above the high of 57.22 to the upside again. And right now, at this point, at this moment, right here today, we hit another major area of resistance. What it is, let me show you. As you can see, we are forming a big symmetrical triangle right here on our chart. So we are at resistance at this moment. We hit that blue line right here. We pull back down, closed below the blue line as well as that area of resistance, which was at the 58.19. So we are closing below both of them. So watch those areas here really closely tomorrow, because this is a significant and big symmetrical triangle for us to watch. And the other thing that I see here is that we are still in an uptrend, in a pretty nice uptrend right here, continuing higher, making higher highs and higher lows, but at a major area of resistance. So watch those little guys here really closely. Again, let me tell you this about 58.50 and then the 58.19 mark tomorrow. That's a significant number. All right, so that is what we see here. And then if we ever go above the 58.50 and close above it, that's even more important, then we could continue higher to the next area of resistance up here at about 58.85. And then if we ever go higher, we have lots of other areas of resistance on the way up to watch. All right, so that's what it is. That's what I see here. But the other thing that I see is that we could pull back down a little bit. That's what I would like to see before we continue higher. We can pull back down. At least I would like to see it pulling back down to that 8 moving average right here, coming right below, which is here in green. We could pull back down to that 8 moving average and then shoot back up, breaking through that 58.50 mark to the upside. So that's one of the scenarios right here. That's what I would like to really see. So watch those areas of resistance that I showed you here, as well as that little guy right here in green, which is the 8 moving average. So that's pretty significant as well. And the next one down would be right here, the 56.89. So that is a significant area of support right at this moment. So you have a pretty good idea of what we're doing here and what we're looking for and what we are watching real closely. So now Let's analyze this little guy. Our favorite one, which is the MACD. Oh, I love it. But anyways, what I do see here is a pretty nice uptrend on the MACD. We started going up right here when we stopped right here at this point, and then we made a higher low, which indicated a pretty nice uptrend going. And now we are above the zero line on the MACD, which means that we are bullish at this point in time according to the MACD. The MACD is telling me that we're bullish, but it's slowing down a bit right here, which is normal. We are hitting a pretty significant area of resistance, and we're slowing down on the MACD. We're flat, so we are waiting for a major move one way or the other. That's what the MACD is telling me, but we are still bullish on the MACD above the zero line. That's what I see. Volume, not really impressive, but still pretty high. We are a little bit below the average, but it's still kind of high. So we are pretty much trading on average, a little bit below average, but on average volume, that's what I would say. But again, all areas of support and resistance, all moving averages that are acting as pretty significant areas of support, the MACD, confirmation, as well as watch the volume to make sure that you're trading in the right direction. Alright, so that's all that I have for you for today. Safe trading to all of you out there tomorrow, and I'll talk to you again then.